Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the deluxe Kishiryu Neptune from Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. I tried uploading this video earlier today. For some reason it didn't work on my iPad, but since I have a new phone, I have more storage, so I think I'll be able to make this work a little bit better. Time will tell. But as always, we'll take a look at the box, then the Ryusoul, then Rex over here. It's been a while since I used my phone, so I misjudged the height here. But here we have here we got the box. Got a picture of Kishiryu Neptune with Ryusoul Gold right there. On the side, we got Rex, says it's 450 milliliters. On this side, you got the different devices you can use this with. The Ryusoul, anyway. Bottom is stuff I can't read. Top, you got Rex and Ryusoul Gold. And on the back is everything you're going to do, including the alternate combinations. So, here we have the Gold Ryusoul, which is almost identical to the one that came with... Hey... Make sure the legs didn't retract. Some of them did. The one that came with the Mosa changer. There are varying differences, mainly in the barcode. So here we have its soul mode, night mode, same detail as the one that came with the Mosa changer, and it only has one varying sound from the one that came in the Mosa changer in the and as expected, it's the sound effect you get when you hold the button down. So instead of saying Ryusoul Gold, it says Imada Ryusoul gattai da. So that's the only differentiating sound between this and the one that came in the Mosa changer. So here we have Rex. Done out in a color scheme of gold and navy blue, which is a very nice color scheme. It worked for Shinken Gold, and it works here. He is a plesiosaurus, known as a mosasaurus. Very nicely detailed. You do get the nice kind of lavender eyes, which I haven't seen a paint color on a Sentai toy like this in quite some time. Actually, I think this is the only time it's ever happened. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nice detailing from top to bottom. Poseability, he can open his lower jaw and upper head. And you can pivot his little claws, but that's about it. Now, attached to his sides, I have the knuckles, which are ammonites in the shape of knuckles. Self-explanatory. Yellow eyes, navy blue, you got some silver for the little tendrils, and these shells are made to look like fists, which is intentional since these become the fist of Kishiryu Neptune. And they don't really do much on their own, they just sit there and look nice. And if you don't have anywhere to store them, like I do, I just put them on the sides of Rex, since they kind of have nowhere else to go. So it's storage. If you don't want to just have the knuckles sitting randomly somewhere. Excuse me, I ate before I did this. But that's pretty much it by himself. Now, let's get down to its transformation, shall we? So to do that, in the show, Rex would kind of jump out of the water and swallow the gold Ryusoul. And then the transformation would begin. So take off the tail, flip up the back fins, spread the tail so that it becomes legs. Can this go higher? I can't tell. Well, take these little Ryusoul joints and they will plug in right there. The Amma knuckles. 1 and 2. And it doesn't really vary which side you put them on because for some reason, no matter which side is which, the screw holes will always be exposed, which is kind of stupid. But whatever. Then you turn the head thusly and open Mosarex's mouth to reveal the head. And there you have Kishiryu Neptune. And of course he does have a weapon, I think this is called the Neptune Trident, which is a trident, so that checks out. Hey, don't cut off his face, please. So it does look relatively nice. Poseability for him, legs can go in and out, arms can go 360, but you do get a little bit of hindrance. And the head actually does rotate, despite the fact that the jaws of Mosarex move too. But hey, it's head rotation on a Sentai Robo, so, you know, take what you can get, I suppose. As a comparison, here he is next to Kishiryu. Does look relatively nice. Actually, that works perfectly. They are about the same leanness, except he doesn't have the giant T-Rex head. Actually, with these things, you can kind of do whatever you want. But regardless, they are about the same size and about the same kind of build in terms of their bodies. He has thinner legs than Kishiryu, but it's alright. Anyway, we will now get to Kishiryu Neptune's 2 alternate formations. The first one being when he combines with Demon Volcano. So to do that, we need to switch him back into Mosarex. And I won't reattach the Amma knuckles where they were before the arms, because that would be redundant. So for Mosarex, you basically split him in 2 and take his little arms off. Demon Volcano, you're going to essentially disassemble him like you would any other time. Actually, I don't need to do that. These stay together, actually. There's that. And now, from top to bottom, let's put them together. So you take the Amma knuckles and you take the body portion of Demon Volcano and you attach them together right there. And they will form legs. And you attach them from here to here. So there's his legs. You take Demon Volcano's head and attach it right where Mosarex went, just upside down. Take the little arms and attach them like so. You want to make sure that the peg is facing this way and not this way. Pivot the arms down. Take Moserex's head and attach it to Demon Volcano's tail section. Attach it, that's the wrong way. Attach it to the clips here and here. If I can get it to. Ah, fuck. It doesn't want to. Okay, well, it doesn't want to stick in. That's a little. Oh, wait, I did have it on the right way. Why wasn't it attaching? That's weird. And take this little section, put it right on top with the gray part facing forward, and flip out this little, you can see the head, flip out this little nose dealy. And there you have Spino Thunder, which is a Spinosaurus that has the power of electricity. Hence why the Ryusoul had the face of a Spinosaurus. Though the only bit of electric detail are the little lightning bolts that are hidden inside the body of Demon Volcano, which you wouldn't be able to tell otherwise. I do wish it had some more elements of being electric powered and not fire. But Spino Thunder does look quite nice. In fact, it's kind of my favorite formation, to be honest. In fact, you can actually take the Ryusoul and it would push up on it to reveal the head crest, which I don't have with me. But one thing I did sometimes do when I was playing around with this earlier on when I got this is I did this where I had kishiryu riding on top of it. I kind of got the idea from Die Ranger, aka MMPR Season 2, but it kind of looks like he's hanging on for dear life. But it was an idea that I had. Speaking of which, it's time we combined all three of these guys together. So let's get started. So prep work for Kishiryu. You take off the turrets and the drills. Take off Tiramigo's head, and you want to make the Kamitsuki arm. So there's the Kamitsuki arm. And then you want to completely disassemble Spino Thunder. And then for this little peg, you do want to flip it up so it's level with the ground. Now, from top to bottom, attach these little sections here and here. Are these on the right way? Yes, I do. Take the little fins and make them level with Kishiryu's feet. It's going to be hard to maintain. But I'll do my best here. I may need a taller tripod. We'll see where things go. Take Moserex's arms and attach them to the knees. Again, making sure it's the peg's not facing this way. And instead of attaching the Kamitsuki arm to the right arm, you want to attach it to the left arm. Where the right arm should go is where Moserex's head will go. if I can find the turret, here it is. Take the turret, and with the holes here, you want to plug it in here, here, on the plugs here and here, for a better secure connection from Mosorex's head. Take the cannons and put them on the shoulders. Take these two bits, attach them together like this, attach this to the chest, open the chest, and lift up the new face. And there you have Gigant Kishiryu. And let's get a close-up on the head. Nice little contrast with the gold, the red, and the blue, as well as the orange. And he's got a new kind of visor, which is also kind of this lavender color. His posability in this form is a little on the lackluster side, which I guess would kind of be an understatement. Only get about that far, and you don't want to go any further than that because you could pop the arms off. There is a way to incorporate most of the pieces. What I like to do is I like to put Demon Volcano's head on the back, and I also like to put the knuckles where the cannons go, just facing the opposite direction, so that it's kind of like little Gatling guns. I also made a weapon for him with the tail sections here, and I went something like this. And I called this the Gigant Breaker. And I can't really hold it all that well, but it was some creativity on my part, which I am proud of. But his main form of attack would be to kind of do something like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, Kishiryu Neptune is a nice mecha to add to your collection, and the combinations it makes is pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I was going to. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Take care.